Here's my impression of me watching the brand new NETFLIX How It Ends. Alright. This is pretty good. Oh, come on!
Come on!
How It Ends is an action-adventure sci-fi movie from director David M. Rosenthal and NETFLIX. The film stars Theo James, Kat Graham, Forrest Whitaker, Grace Dove, and Mark O'Brien. When a mysterious disaster turns the country into a war zone, a young lawyer heads west with his future father-in-law to find his pregnant fiancée. Once again, the trailers for this movie are very misleading. The trailers make it look like an apocalyptic disaster movie. And while the film is set against the backdrop of some kind of apocalyptic disaster, it's really a road trip drama between Theo James and Forrest Whitaker. Incidentally, oddly enough, today is Forrest Whitaker's birthday. Happy birthday, Forrest Whitaker. Many happy returns. Theo James, from the very beginning of the movie, I'm like, this guy's a British guy covering up his accent. It was really obvious. Looked it up. Yep. But you know what? I got very used to it very quickly, and I thought he did a pretty darn good job in the movie. I enjoyed his performance. Forrest Whitaker is an actor I am very, very mixed on. Sometimes I really like him, other times I think he's straight up terrible. I really liked him in this movie. He's really good at playing a hard ass. He softens at times. I dug what he did in the flick. There's also a Canadian actress named Grace Dove in the movie. She's not in it all that much. I really liked what she did with her performance in the flick, and I wish she had been in it a little bit more. Everybody else in the movie was perfectly suitable and serviceable, but those three characters are pretty much your main cast. Now, one thing I like about this movie is that we're not sure what this apocalypse is. Is it an alien invasion? Is it nuclear war? Is it some kind of natural disaster? And I found myself halfway through the movie going, you know what? I hope the movie doesn't answer that question. Because it's not really a disaster movie. It's a very human drama set amidst chaos, and I think when chaos is happening, sometimes you don't know what's going on, and I was hoping they would leave it ambiguous because that would sort of get me into the movie more. I won't tell you whether or not they told us, but for a good chunk of the movie, you have no idea. And I thought that was cool. Now, I will say the plot meanders. You might say they took a couple of unnecessary detours. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And at just under a 2-hour runtime, it does feel a little bit longer than it needs to be. Now, the movie looks gorgeous. The sort of tranquil beauty of America's heartland set against the majesty of the West Coast, and it's all shot and lit beautifully. There's also not a lot of CGI in the movie. Probably every CGI shot in the flick is in the trailers. But when they do use CGI, particularly towards the end when they go really big, the CGI actually looks pretty darn good. You can tell they saved their budget for the final act. The biggest problem with this movie, How It Ends, is its title. I don't mean I have a problem specifically with the title, but literally the problem with this movie is How It Ends. It's really kind of funny. I didn't need a happy ending. I didn't need a sad ending. I'm fine with ambiguous endings as long as they're earned. But this movie doesn't end. It stops. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but really not all that much. I get what the filmmaker was going for. These are uncertain times. You never know what's going to happen. But it really felt like an absolute cop-out. Ultimately, How It Ends was better than I expected it to be. It's a decent little flick, and for a rainy day Netflix and chill, it's not a bad time. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give How It Ends. And I think I'm going to give How It Ends a...
I have goosebumps, people!
out of 10. So now I want to know, what did you think of How It Ends? What's your favorite sort of apocalyptic disaster movie of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. You can do so by clicking the Courtshake logo at the bottom right of your screen. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.